Oops. Yeah, you caught me. I'm Bob Cigar Guy, Travelers Dress, South Carolina, and I couldn't wait to fire up this cigar right here. What is it? This is, I got lots of little clips, so I got to put this, not clips, but little D's. This is Florida Sungrown. That's right. It is straight out of the 20-acre farm. That Florida Sungrown tobacco is bathed in Claremont, Florida, sunny sunshine. If you don't know where Claremont, Florida is, you know where Mickey Mouse is. It's right on the outsides of Mickey Mouse Land. That's right outside of Disney and Orlando. And this is something. God. I haven't smoked one in forever. I haven't. It's been a while. Man, I missed it. I missed you. That box press is delightful. Oh, did I miss you? Oh my goodness, you're so good. This thing, I'm a Florida boy. I came from Florida, Gainesville, and then lived in the outskirts in the country after I left the city. And some of my favorite memories are walking down the gray sandy roads where your feet just kind of cave in. And you leave big footprints walking down the woods and stuff like that. And that smell, that moment just brings me back to those sandy, dusty roads in the backwoods of Florida. And there are still backwoods in Florida. They're harder to find, but it just gives me that pepperiness, that spiciness, that minerality, that turned earth, but that lush fullness of flavor with a little bit of espresso notes, a little bit of coffee. And yes, I can tell you that by smoking this much of this cigar, because I haven't smoked this much of a Florida Sungrown cigar. I have smoked probably 10 feet of ash since I started smoking Florida Sungrown tobacco, Jeff Borschwitz's baby. But let's talk about this cigar real quick. Let's knock into this right here. Let me pull that out. Where is it? I got to start again. I got to get to the front. Hang on just a second. You go ahead and read, and then once it starts again, I'll start again because I missed the first few words because I was so excited about this cigar. Let's try it this time. The wrapper is Brazilian Maduro. The binder is Honduran. The fillers, here we go, Nicaragua and Claremont, Florida, 20-acre farm, Florida Sungrown tobacco. That's right. Oh my God, it's so good. And it's 4th of July, right? There are some 4th of July themed cigars. There are some patriotic forward banded cigars. There are some American cigars and this and that. But this is a great everyday cigar, but it is also a great 4th of July cigar because it has the American DNA in it. If you didn't know, let me hide that. If you did not know, Florida used to be big in cigar tobacco. They did. All over, everywhere. And then stuff happened. I don't know if politics happened. I know there were some bad storms back to back to back. I know there was some, I don't know if it was bugs or if it was rot or if it was mold or if it was whatever. But there became issues with tobacco, and everybody said, and cigars started going out of, vogue. And so there was less of a demand, and farmers got a farm, right? They said, well, you know what? Let's do watermelons. Let's do tomatoes. Let's do this and that. And I know about watermelons because I have spent a number of summers throwing melons in the Florida sun. And let me tell you, that tobacco this Florida sun-grown tobacco loves that sun beating down on them, just filling them with nutrients and enrichment, making them draw moisture from the soil, pulling the minerals with them so that the flavor profile just gets so deep and lush. And all I got was sunburnt and tired. That's right. Boy, that sun didn't work on me like that worked on the tobacco, because I was craving to get to the end of the road so I could get me a RC cola with a bag of peanuts inside of it. If you ain't had that, you ain't worked on a farm, because I tell you what, that'll give you enough energy to go another acre or two. It's a 20-acre farm, a Jeff Borschwitz farm. But let me back up a little bit. So tobacco disappeared in Florida, just gone. 1977. Then later on, Jeff Borschwitz said, this is Mr. Corona himself. He's like, I always wanted to play with some tobacco. I always wanted to see if I could do cigars, or tobacco for cigars. I always wanted to farm. And he said, let's see if we can bring tobacco back to Florida. So good. So he tried. He found a tobacco that he thought would grow well. He figured it out. He bought himself a little 20-acre farm. That's right. And he went out there and he did some test blends, some test crops. He didn't know if it was going to be great tasting tobacco, because not all tobacco tastes great, right? They don't have those qualities that just make them superstars. They just make them add in so that superstars can shine, just the fill-in flavors. Well, this cigar had a signature unto its own. This tobacco had a signature unto its own. And Drew Estate said, oh, I got to get me some of that. And Florida Sungrown cigars were born. The FSG cigar was born. And I'm so glad that there was a delivery room for this cigar, because I tell you what, I'm loving it. Now, Florida Sungrown tobacco is not exclusive to this cigar. There's a number of cigars that have this tobacco in it. And you can try different qualities of the Florida Sungrown tobacco. It's a shorter variety. I can't remember if they top it or not, but it's a shorter variety. And I think they get two growing seasons a year. And it's a small crop. So luckily, the flavors are very pronounced. So it doesn't take a lot to make a big impact. And so it can stretch out over a large variety of cigars. So I highly recommend you look up FSG cigar and get you some and try you some if you haven't. If you had, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me the flavors that I'm talking about. If you can see yourself barefoot, not barefoot, flip-floppy, because that sand gets hot. Flip-floppy walking down these little Florida sandy roads where that gray sand just falls out from under your feet. Tell me your story. I'd love to hear it, because this thing right here. Oh my gosh. I missed it. I did. I'm glad I got it in my mouth. I'm glad I get to share it with you. And now I get to do something I really want to do as well. I love you. I do. I love hanging out with you, but I want to sit down and just have a conversation with this cigar, just me and this cigar. And as I cut this computer off, I cut the camera off and the lights off, I'm just going to sit here and not even edit. I'm going to sit here and just enjoy the cigar. So I hope all your cigars are great. I hope your 4th of July is fantastic. Remember, an FSG cigar, or any other cigar actually, is great for lighting fireworks. Make sure you get people to take pictures of you doing it. Puff it up real good. Get that thing to going. They don't have to be close to you to take your picture. There's zooms on all phones right now, so you can get a safe distance picture. But set off some fireworks with some cigars. If you put them on Facebook, tag me, because I would love to see them and give you a thumbs up. I would. So I'm going to go. I'll see you later. I love you. Later, Tater.